hair is combed. The face is shaved. Look at him. We have got back the king. The king of Charge has returned to Rocky Mountain Pro.
Well, the king of Charge, he is back. And in all of his glory, as it seems, as last week he broke out of the funk he was in, as he not only attacked Zim Damascus in a one-on-one contest, he attacked his former friend, his former ally, his former running buddy, and the final boss, Bruce Waynes, in a vicious, some would say cowardly attack with a steel chair. Titus, we haven't seen Bruce Waynes here at all today.
No, and I've got little birds in my ear all the time. Haven't seen Bruce Waynes. He is not here tonight, but I know what's going to happen right now.
Let's see what the king has to say, Titus.
I have been asked to come out here and explain my actions on the vicious and brutal attack on Bruce Waynes last week.
He does have some explaining to do, Titus.
Now, normally this is the point where I would say, I don't owe that locker room or any of you damn people a thing. But I'm not gonna say that. Because I do owe that locker room, I do owe all of you people something. I owe all of you an apology.
Oh, look at this, an apology from Severino Corrente.
I formed the Triumphant. It was the crown jewel of 2019 in Rocky Mountain Pro, the feather in my cap. It was the most dominant group to ever grace this ring.
He's not wrong.
We held championships. We main evented show after show. And it let it cloud my judgment. My hubris, my ego is what I need to apologize for. And the person I owe it really to is you, Bruce.
Oh.
It's a bit of a surprise.
Apology. I built the Triumphant on the backs of people I saw potential in, moldable pieces of clay. And you were the first. You were the first disciple of Corrente. I saw viciousness and potential in you, and as you grew and blossomed, you had success. You were a champion. And I let personal feelings for you cloud my judgment. You bumbled, you screwed up, you made mistakes, you constantly failed me, and I made excuse after excuse for you, and the boiling point was Milestone. You had one job, keep my title around my waist. And what happened? Marlon Bishop knocked you down, knocked you out, and because you wear a action, I lie like that. And then for the past 2-3 months, you've made nothing but a fool out of yourself. You've bumbled, you've tried to be cute and funny. I'm not laughing. And you weren't last week either, big man. So Bruce, I know you're mad. I saw your little Facebook tirade. I'm gonna whoop that sucker's ass!
Great impression. That's Bruce Waynes.
You don't
Bruce,
say.
as a friend, I know you've been taking care of your mother lately. She's been up in the hospital. Don't make me put you next to her and have your kids come visit you. But if you want to come give me justice, big man, that's your mistake. The king is now dead. I bury the Triumphant. I take on myself. I am now the Triumphant One, Severino Corrente. Make the right choice.
Wait a minute. Who's interrupting the Triumphant One?
Well, he did say justice, and well, who better than the man with the hand of justice, Porter Blake.
You want to come out here, you want to neck out for me. He stuck his neck out for you. He stuck his neck out for Simone. He watched our backs, and here you stand, underappreciating him, just as you underappreciated me.
That's pretty much the point.
So you really think that you can come out here against Greg Wayans and not get retribution for it? Here's what's about to happen. I'm about to set this mic down nice and softly. I'm gonna walk into that ring, and I'm gonna deliver justice. The way I deliver justice!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we have a match right now coming up with Porter Blake and Severino Corrente, and that match is going to happen right after we come back from break here on Rocky Mountain Pro Charged.
At Key Healing Center, you'll receive treatment from Kira Murphy, a board-certified, nationally licensed acupuncturist who has been practicing for over 10 years. We provide acupuncture and cupping for both physical and emotional pain, as well as most other symptoms and conditions. We also offer cosmetic acupuncture and microneedling facials. Chinese medicine has been around for over 5,000 years and stands the test of time because it works. Ancient medicine for modern ailments. Visit our brand new beautiful storefront on South Broadway in Denver, Colorado. Visit our website at keydenver.com or call 303-709-4857 to book your appointment today.
This is Rocky Mountain Pro star, Sugar-Free Mario Avenger, here to see inspiration at Sheer Zen Salon. A-list. Fantastic.
At Inspirations by Lene, we cater to men, women, and children, offering hot towels and beer treatments while also offering makeup and hair for that night out on the town or any other special occasion. Come be inspired today.
It's fresh. It's life-changing and inspiring. I'll be back.
School, hands-on learning in one of the most exciting career fields out there. Internship opportunities are limitless. We have 3 on-campus radio stations, 2 TV stations, and you'll have the opportunity to participate in projects like doing play-by-play live from a sporting event or the 48-hour film project. We have after-graduation career placement assistance and financial aid for those who qualify. Check us out online at coloradomediaschool.com, on Facebook and Instagram, and CO Media School on Twitter and Snapchat. You can also call 303-937-7070.
Here at Healthy Colorado Insurance, our local and licensed independent agents look at insurance very different. We believe insurance should be explained, made clear, and is accessible. We provide coverage for your home, auto, life, and business insurance needs. We also specialize in Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, and Medicare Part D. Contact us today to see if we can strengthen your coverage. Healthy Colorado Insurance, providing simple insurance solutions.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Rocky Mountain Pro Charged, as Severino Corrente is now on top of Porter Blake here at ringside. Throughout the commercial break, it's been back and forth, but Severino Corrente now having control of Porter Blake. Look at that, a shot to the chest, and another by the newly christened triumphant one. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of Charge, the king is dead, the king is dead and buried. The triumphant one lives here in Rocky Mountain Pro, and Severino Corrente now taking out months of frustration on Porter Blake.
Well, he looks like the Severino Corrente of old. He's crisp, he's quick, he's strong, he's focused, he's shaven, and there's no candy bars or ice cream bars in his pocket.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Corrente, he is on top here. Looks like he has put the candy bars down for the time being. Looking a lot more in shape, looking a lot better. Definitely not the hobo-esque chic we've seen in the past several months. Oh, big belly-to-back suplex.
Impact.
Dropping Porter Blake to the mat. Here we go for a cover one, but no, a kick out by one by Porter Blake. Look at this. Now Severino Corrente jumping on top again of Porter Blake. Porter Blake, look at that, rolling himself over the top. And a big kick stops Severino Corrente in his tracks. Ooh, big spinning right hand by Porter Blake. 1, 2, no, a kick
Dirty,
out.
cheating, throwing a fist punch. That's just tacky.
Porter Blake now.
Speaking of tacky, where is Bruce Wayans? He needs his former tag team partner, who he beat up, to speak for him, to issue quote-unquote, air quotes here, justice. Where is Bruce Wayans? He's not here. He's at home licking his wounds.
Well, we haven't seen Bruce Wayans all day, like we said, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, Severino Corrente now getting frustrated with the referee, not counting, but Severino Corrente did not notice. Porter Blake's shoulders were up there, Titus.
Oh, by the way, I'm just getting messages from one of my people. You will not see Bruce Wayans tonight. He's not here. He is nowhere to be found. He hasn't been seen in days. So we get to see the triumphant one destroy Porter Blake.
Well, we haven't seen or heard from Bruce Wayans since that attack last week. Look at that, both men going for European uppercuts, but a quick duck by Porter Blake. Shot to the stomach, European uppercut, a big jumping side kick. Takes the triumphant one off his feet. Oh, look at this, here we go. Sending him into the corner, big European uppercut in the corner. Porter Blake, he's not done yet. Calling the action here, Titus. Picks him up, big fireman's carry. But Severino, Widowmaker there by Porter Blake. Goes for the cover, look at the 1, 2, and a no kick out by Severino Corrente.
Strong kick out by the triumphant one himself.
Porter Blake now looking slightly frustrated, and obviously has had a couple good shots here by Severino Corrente, including that one.
Must have partied too late last night. You know, he's a party mountain.
Oh, look at that, going for the Raging Bull, but picks him up. Sit out powerbomb by Porter Blake, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no, kick out by Severino Corrente. Severino Corrente kick out.
From Severino Corrente.
Very strong kick out. That ring rust obviously not a factor so far here in his first, well, maybe second real contest since losing that championship. Porter Blake goes for the hand of justice. Oh, but look at that, Severino Corrente looks it up, and a cutter. A cutter by Severino Corrente. Goes for the cover here, 1, 2, and a win for the triumphant one on Charged.
What a triumphant cutter.
Wow, what a decisive victory. Look at that smile,
Titus. Everything's right.
And Severino Corrente picking up a victory here on Charged. What a great match here by Severino Corrente. Like I said, that ring rust, that may not have affected him as much as some would think. A very decisive victory here.
He wants some more.
Oh, look at that. He's going right back at him, Titus.
Get some more.
Severino Corrente now on top of Porter Blake.
You know where
Severino Corrente, what? Oh, here we go. We saw this last week with Bruce Wayans. Severino Corrente with the chair.
I'm going to start calling him the chairman of Rocky Mountain Pro. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Look at this, Severino Corrente just attacking Porter Blake here. Titus, this is what I've disagreed with for a long time. Severino Corrente, he's a great athlete, doesn't need to do just this. Going for the cutter. Oh, but Titus, look who is here.
Wait a minute, he's not supposed to be here.
You said he wasn't here.
He's not supposed to be here.
Looks like the birdies may have been singing the wrong song, as here comes the final boss, Bruce Wayans. And Bruce Wayans now with shot after shot and lays out the triumphant one. Bruce Wayans, he's getting some revenge here tonight. Look at he went for the batarang. He went for the batarang, but Severino Corrente gets out at the last second.
That's a genius right there. Geniuses know geniuses. He knows his way around that ring.
Bruce Wayans now calling for the mic as Severino Corrente saying he's going to do it on his time.
Because I'm going to see you at Supercharged, sucker!
Wow.
How about that, Titus? How about that, Titus? Bruce Wayans at Supercharged 9 next week is going to get Severino Corrente one-on-one. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Jumbo is in action here on Charged.
Are you drowning in IRS tax debt? Civic Tax Relief can help protect you from the IRS. Call Civic Tax Relief for free information now. Find out about the Fresh Start program that is now available through Civic Tax Relief. Civic Tax Relief's special tax hotline can help you discover all the relief programs available for free.
Just call 800-316-8744. 800-316-8744. 800-316-8744.
How would you like to have a large portion of your credit card debt completely forgiven? National Credit Card Relief wants to give you free information and the secret that shows you how. This is a proven program, and thousands have used it to have their credit card debt forgiven. It helps with credit card bills, doctor bills, and department store debt. So don't miss out. Call for your free debt forgiveness information now. 800-316-3250. That's 800-316-3250.
Attention. This is a special announcement to Americans. If you're struggling with $10,000 or more in credit card debt, personal loans, collection accounts, or medical bills, it could take you decades to pay them off. Call National Debt Relief right now to see if you qualify for the Debt Reset program. You could pay only a fraction of what you owe, and your debt balance and monthly payments may be reduced while you become debt-free in just 24 to 48 months. National Debt Relief has already helped thousands of Americans avoid bankruptcy and become debt-free. National Debt Relief has earned a top rating from Consumer Affairs and is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. Call National Debt Relief now to speak to a certified debt relief specialist to see if you qualify for the Debt Reset program. There are no upfront costs, and you could resolve your debt for a fraction of what you owe.
Call 1-800-913-2396. 1-800-913-2396. 1-800-913-2396.
Were you a victim of a high-pressure or dishonest timeshare sales agent? Were you misled and confused with what you were buying? Did the timeshare fail to deliver what you were promised? Do you feel that you overpaid and just want out? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we can help. We're Timeshare Compliance. Our team can legally terminate your timeshare agreement, ending the payments forever. With one simple call, we can help end the financial suffering.
Call 800-741-5940. 800-741-5940.
Are you drowning in IRS tax debt? Civic Tax Relief can help protect you from the IRS. Call Civic Tax Relief for free information now. Find out about the Fresh Start program that is now available through Civic Tax Relief. Civic Tax Relief's special tax hotline can help you discover all the relief programs available for free.
Just call 800-316-8744. 800-316-8744. 800-316-8744.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rocky Mountain Pro Charged. Wow, what an exciting match we just saw, and what an announcement we just heard.
Huge.
Severino Corrente is going to go one-on-one with Bruce Waynes next Friday night on Supercharged.
We already have Marlon and Atiba. We've got the tag dudes and the black necks. Now we've got this on top of it. That Supercharged next Friday is going to be a watcher. That is for sure. It's triumphant.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, hailing from Ibiza, Spain, Jumbo Zamore!
And here we go with Jumbo Zamore, the hedonistic lifestyle of the former young boy of JK Pop. Titus, this new attitude, it's paid dividends for Jumbo recently. We'll have to see if that win streak gets back on track here tonight on Charge.
Look, Jumbo's made a career decision. He wasn't going to support JK Pop and be left behind. He wants to be the man here at Rocky Mountain Pro. He's gone on his own. This is who Jumbo truly, truly is.
Accompanied to the ring by Zero Cool, representing Money Made Records, the line, Green, KT Dub!
And Titus KT Dub out here with his liaison, Zero Cool, to take on Jumbo Zamore here on Charged. this high-flying and exciting rookie here in Rocky Mountain Pro.
I think a lot of the talents of KT Dub, he's got great upside. He's weighted down, literally, by Zero Cool. Why would you want to partner up with this guy? He's done nothing for you but weigh you down.
Well, Titus, like we've said, Zero Cool, he's got what you need when you need it. And right now, KT Dub, excuse me, is going to need all the luck in the world against Jumbo.
Well, this is your true, David Goliath situation. You look at Jumbo, he's not 7 foot, but the man's well over 300 pounds, can put a serious beating on you. KT Dub's got to stick and move, use his speed and his high-flying acrobatic style to win this match. If he wants to go one-on-one like this, it ain't going to be a long match.
Look at that, KT Dub using his quickness, like you said, to get a hold of Jumbo in the corner. Jumbo just throws him off for a second time like he's nothing.
Well, that's what, if I was going to be managing KT Dub, hit and move, hit and move. Don't get into Jumbo's grasp. He is not doing that at this point, and it will come back to bite him.
Look at that, and then just as you said, Titus, look at Jumbo Zamore just choking KT Dub on the rope, showing that power. Just a complete change, 180 degrees here from Jumbo in the last several weeks since turning his back on Koyama and Casanova.
And there's the example of getting too close to Jumbo. Look where KT Dub is lying, right in the middle of the ring, and Jumbo's in charge.
Now you're 100% on top of it there, Tice. And now a camel clutch by Jumbo, using that wide frame, that heavy base of gravity right in the lower back. Oh, and then there's that Nat Kyle. Look at that, right in the lower back of KT Dub. That's going to ground anyone there, Titus.
Well, KT Dub, typical of a high flyer, has had little nagging injuries. We've talked in the past about his knee. This is a spot where we're going to see what he's made of. Is he truly 100% as he says he is? Because he's going to get beaten hard. He's going to feel it tomorrow.
Well, Jumbo, he is just...
Look at those shoulders.
Jumbo, he is just taking control here in the quarry. And Tyus, the best thing about the quarry is the Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling Academy. And if you want to become a wrestler, a referee, work in production, behind the scenes, you too can start your journey now by heading to rmpwrestling.com/train, big clothesline by KT Dub, and setting up your appointment right now to meet with Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling Academy officials and start your journey into the world of professional wrestling. And you too can get slammed like KT Dub right there in a 2 count.
And if you're lucky, you might come here and get a job as a play-by-play, because you're not going to last long.
Oh, Titus, come on. You know you love having me here on your side here on commentary.
I'm missing Colin.
Well, we all miss Colin, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe you shouldn't have shipped him off in that freight. But Jumbo now.
Fun, though.
KT Dub's wishing he was in that freight with Colin, as he's just getting choked on the top rope by Jumbo, who has just taken complete control here in this match. Jumbo now setting up KT Dub in the corner, and a nice hard shot to the stomach. Sets him up for just another right hand. Just slowly assaulting KT Dub here. KT Dub putting up the fist, but that's not going to matter when the freight train of Jumbo Zamore comes running.
Oh, outsmarted.
Oh, but look at that KT Dub. What we saw earlier with that injured knee. Probably not the smartest idea, as Jumbo just drops him again and goes for the cover here. 1 and 2. No, a kick out by KT Dub. Now, Tyus, we've talked about Jumbo Zamore and this new attitude and this new way of working here, but we got to give it up for KT Dub, who's clearly working injured, but just will not give up.
Well, this is the difference between good and great. KT Dub needs to reach down really deep and fight his way through this.
KT Dub now firing away with kicks and punches, anything he can do to get the big Jumbo perhaps off his feet or just separate him, get a little bit of breathing room. But Jumbo Zamore is not going to let that happen. He whips KT Dub in the ropes, and a big body splash drops KT Dub down. And Titus, we've seen this like a wild animal just stalking his prey. He's going to drop KT Dub down, and we've seen this before. We have seen many a victim fall to this maneuver. Titus, the jumbo drop from high in the heavens all the way straight down onto the chest of KT Dub. 2-3. And a victory for Jumbo Zamore.
And your winner, Jumbo Zamore!
Ladies and gentlemen, a victory for Jumbo Zamore here on Charged. But coming up next, Airborne, Alex Anthony, and Marlon Bishop go one-on-one for the first time ever here on Rocky Mountain Pro Charged.
Look at the size of this man.
You know, Titus, he's going to need 2 of those jumbo butt pads.
No, what he eats after victories? Huh. He eats 3 chickens, whole chickens.
Beacon all.
Beacon, yeah, I'm sure. That's just his appetizer. This guy's hungry. And he's hungry for Rocky Mountain Pro Championship belts, too. So people should be getting themselves on their best because he is coming for championship belts.
Well, he is living large, ladies and gentlemen. Jumbo Zamore, another victory here on Charged. But coming up next is a match I personally cannot wait.
Let's go.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rocky Mountain Pro Charged.
One half of the Rocky Mountain Pro Tag Team Champions, weighing in at 170 pounds, from Montclair, New Jersey, AAA, Airborne Alex Anthony.
And there we are, one half of the Rocky Mountain Pro Tag Team Champions, Airborne Alex Anthony. Titus, what an incredible match this is going to be here tonight. As Alex Anthony, he's going to go one-on-one with someone he's never faced before.
Yeah,
and it's
not
this man.
Not just anyone.
And his opponent, hailing from Detroit, Michigan, standing 6'3", weighing in at 280 pounds, the enforcer, Marlon Bishop!
Titus, 280 pounds of Detroit-made muscle. Yeah, he's looking at you, Titus.
Well, we get along all right.
That face said otherwise. But
think about 280 pounds. He's got what, 3, 4, 5% body fat. This guy is a giant. Just put together. This is a prototype for a professional wrestler, and I said it before and I'll say it and I'll keep saying it. If I ever decided to come out of retirement, that man would be Rocky Mountain Pro champion in a heartbeat.
Now Marlon Bishop, he gets his opportunity to be just that next week on Supercharged, Friday, October 4th, in a special Friday edition of Supercharged, as Marlon Bishop, he's gonna go one-on-one with Atiba for the Rocky Mountain Pro Championship, Titus. And
Wait a minute.
Look who's coming out to ringside, Titus. The other half of the tag team champions, Too Cold Scorpio.
What is he doing out here?
Well, he's just clearly watching his friend's back, making sure that Airborne Alex Anthony doesn't get into too much trouble. As we've seen, the tag dudes, they like to jump from behind. So why not have a pair of eyes in the back of his head here at ringside, the legendary Too Cold Scorpio.
Yeah, a pair of eyes. There's 2 pair. He's got his glasses on.
I see
he's
what you did, 2 pair, 2 claw. I like it.
He's
I like
185
it,
years old. Yeah, he's he's a legend, but come on. What's he going to do against Curtis Cole and Mercury Yates? They come out here.
Well, right now, I don't think either of those guys want to come out. Not only is Airborne Alex Anthony in the ring, but Marlon Bishop is in the ring as well. Marlon Bishop and Too Cold Scorpio and Airborne Alex Anthony, they're friends. They hang out backstage. They hang out away from the arena. I don't think that the tag dudes want to go into a 2-on-3 situation right now.
I would completely agree with you. It's rare for you to say something that actually made sense. That does make sense. I've seen these three guys hanging out around back, laughing it up. They are friendly. There's no friends in this business, KD. You don't understand how this business works. They are friendly. You know Alex Anthony wants to beat Marlon Bishop, because if he beats Marlon Bishop tonight, he would have an opportunity to say, hey, GM Austin Reddick, I just beat your #1 contender. Maybe I need that spot at Supercharged next week, not him.
Well, we just saw Too Cold Scorpio telling Marlon Bishop, you don't have to worry about me. This is a huge test for Marlon Bishop against Airborne Alex Anthony. World-traveled veteran is Airborne Alex Anthony, but I gotta give it up. This is also a huge test for Anthony, as he may have never faced a man like a Marlon Bishop, a man who is this big, this strong, this fast, this agile as a big leapfrog. Look at that from Marlon Bishop.
You're absolutely, everything says right, but Alex Anthony is a veteran. This is Marlon Bishop's first year.
Ooh, but that doesn't matter when you get caught with a big slam by Marlon Bishop.
No, you're right, but he's playing into Alex Anthony's game plan, running around the ring, holding back from hitting him with a clothesline because of friendship. There's a game plan there. Get the head coach of the Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling Academy, Too Cold Scorpio. He's seen it, done it, lived it, been it. So he's in the ear there of his tag team partner. Marlon Bishop is missing one thing, and that's the experience level that he's just going to have to earn it the old-fashioned way, and that's going to be his Achilles heel in this matchup.
Well, Titus, like we said, Marlon Bishop, a standout of the Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling Academy, trained by Too Cold Scorpio every week. But you got to think, Titus, this is a situation of they're teaching him everything he knows, but they are not teaching him everything that they know, and that could come into play here tonight.
Again, like our previous matchup, I got to say, this is the game plan. If I'm in the corner of Alex Anthony, stick and move. Don't get close like that, because that's the kind of stuff that's going to happen. Marlon needs to sit back, let Alex Anthony come to him, and he can issue a ton of punishment the way Marlon Bishop can.
Now, Titus, I got to ask a question. This match, I know, was made specifically because both men wanted this match to happen. Now, with Supercharged coming up next week, is Alex Anthony looking to face somebody stronger, a little bit bigger, a little bit maybe not as fast and quick, but definitely stronger in the way of a Mercury Yaden for next week? And in that situation, is Marlon Bishop now going after someone?
Look at this, wrapped up in the top rope.
Oh, look at that smart move by Airborne Alex Anthony going after the knee.
That's a veteran move right there. He pulled him into there. Marlon got a little too excited, went for a move he probably shouldn't have, and then now he's going to hurt him big time, taking out one of them wheels.
Well, Marlon Bishop making waves in the world of professional wrestling, still in his first year of active competition, Titus. And as I was saying, did he purposely want someone like Airborne Alex Anthony? A very similar style, a very similar build to our Rocky Mountain Pro champion, Atiba. Does he want somebody like that a week before to maybe get some ideas, make a game plan?
Well, of course, I think it's a great point for him to do.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Marlon Bishop just runs right into the ropes. And here we go, Airborne Alex Anthony living up to that namesake, but Marlon Bishop catches him in mid-air. Look at this, Marlon Bishop, he's got to be thinking. He's looking right at that ring post and drives Airborne right into the post.
But going back to what you said a little while ago about taking on someone similar to Atiba, you're absolutely right. The problem is Alex Anthony wants to set his place in this company as well. Just because they're friendly, they're not friends, as you initially said. This is an opportunity to make his splash here at Rocky Mountain Pro. Speaking of Anthony, Marlon Bishop better take this very serious and not think, hey, we're buddies, he's not going to do anything to hurt me in this matchup if it comes up, because he clearly will.
Well, no doubt has Marlon Bishop taken every adversary since he started very, very seriously, similar to the way he did on the gridiron. Now, Titus, I have to ask you a serious question here. As we said, Marlon Bishop could be looking at somebody like an airborne Alex Anthony. Oh, look at that, going for a small package, but Marlon Bishop just gonna show that strength.
Oh my Lord.
He just deadlifted the man into mid-air. Now he's gonna make him think about it, but airborne Alex Anthony laying in some knees. Titus, like I said, a very similar body type, little similar wrestling style. Is airborne Alex Anthony giving Atiba right now a blueprint to possibly one-up Marlon Bishop next week?
Absolutely. But I'm going to twist it around on you. Is Marlon Bishop getting a blueprint on how to handle Atiba? It's all about, oh, look at that. The bad knee, the injured knee, straight into the canvas.
Marlon Bishop's got to be hurting right now, and Atiba, he's got to be watching on a monitor backstage, just eyeing, taking mental notes.
So to answer your question, yes, it is a blueprint for Atiba, but it could also be a blueprint for Marlon Bishop, which would be why he'd wanted this matchup in the first place.
Oh, look at this, and just, airborne Alex Anthony just driving that knee. An old school style maneuver there, Titus, taking the wheels out of the bigger Marlon Bishop.
If I'm Marlon Bishop at this point in the matchup, I just low blow him, get DQ'd, get the heck out of here, because he's got the biggest match of his career in just 7 days. He does not need to go in with an injured knee, and that's what's happening right here.
And that's not going to be long enough. 1 week, not long enough to heal a possible ACL tear, a possible dislocation. Marlon Bishop's got to be questioning his future matchup next week against the Rocky Mountain Pro champion.
Now you may say, I'm surprised you didn't call me a cheat and a ne'er-do-well or something horrible like you normally would. But this is about championships and making money. Ooh. Not about friends, not about friendly, it's not about competition. It's about making money and winning titles. And this is what Marlon Bishop has. He has a very rare shot at the Rocky Mountain Pro Heavyweight Championship. It doesn't come every day.
Quick cover 2 count, kick out by Marlon Bishop.
That
still
was
strong
all
enough.
upper body strength.
All
no leg
body
kick out
strength.
at all.
We're going to see if that knee comes into play, not just throughout the rest of the match, but also next week against Atiba, as Alex Anthony just drives an elbow right into the knee of Marlon Bishop. And now another jumping elbow. Now goes for the cover. Here we go, 1, 2. Now, Titus, I noticed you probably did too. He's aiming after that knee, but he hooked the other knee, the good knee of Marlon Bishop. Should he have aimed for that left injured knee?
No, absolutely not. You want to hold up that good leg, let that bad leg, which is hurt and is harder for him to kick out using the leg as momentum and push. It was a perfectly done cover by a very experienced man in this ring.
Very great analysis there, Titus. Look at this cover roll up, roll out by Alex Anthony, but Marlon Bishop just with those tree-like legs, just kicking Alex Anthony off of him.
He also used his arms and pushed himself up. He's got an enormous strength in an upper body in this.
Now, Titus, we got to give Marlon Bishop credit, though. Like we said, the man's got legs like trees. Any other man would be just decimated at this point, not be able to walk at all. But Marlon Bishop, not only is he up and walking, he's fighting back against airborne Alex Anthony.
It's still a knee. They all work exactly the same way. Doesn't matter if you've got tree trunks or toothpick legs, knees work the exact same way. And his knee clearly is suffering.
Oh, look at this, airborne Alex Anthony going for a whip into the corner, but Marlon Bishop, just that freaky strength and a kick with the good leg right there, putting a lot of pressure on that bad leg. You got to question that.
Now, see, big mistake by Marlon Bishop. He's going to go up to the top rope here or the second rope with that leg. The impact alone could blow out an ACL, MCL.
There we see him smacking him.
He can't even get himself standing up.
Smacking that leg, trying to get the blood flowing back in there, get some good feeling, but can't seem to get it moving. As airborne Alex Anthony, he's going to take control and advantage of that one mistake there.
That tells me so much about the health of Marlon Bishop. He couldn't put himself, the balance on that ring rope, he couldn't put any pressure on that leg. He's in serious trouble.
Oh, look at that, a diving forearm by Anthony takes Marlon Bishop off his feet.
No one takes Marlon Bishop off his feet like that.
Oh, here we go. He's going for it big. Oh, but look at that. Marlon Bishop again kicks him right square in the face as he was coming in for that big splash that we've seen time and time again. Marlon Bishop now going to that second rope again. But Alex Anthony like a veteran that he is, not allowing Marlon Bishop to get one more bit of offense. Look at this, Airborne going to the high red district here. Big, oh, he was going for a big Frankensteiner off the top, but Marlon Bishop is stuck. Here we go, big flying forearm.
What an impact.
Oh, but he
Can he
landed,
make a cover?
But he landed right on that knee, Titus, probably further injuring that knee. We don't know the extent of that injury at this moment, but crawling over to get the pin, to get the cover, lays out 1, 2, no, and a kick out at 2 9/10 by Airborne Alex Anthony, and Too Cold Scorpio is loving it here at ringside.
And Alex Anthony is half the tag team champions. He is not going to get beat when you sit on the outside there trying to get your leg to drag you over to make a cover that long. Alex Anthony had a great opportunity there. He should have been beat.
Oh, look at that, just dragging Marlon Bishop. Titus, you have to question if Alex Anthony is able to get the victory here over Marlon Bishop. We know Supercharged is next week, but does that grant Alex Anthony a guaranteed opportunity at whoever walks away with the championship?
Get the victory first.
Wait a minute, Marlon Bishop on one good leg. Titus, roll, bounce, time. And he holds him in for the cover. 1, 2, 3. A victory here for the Motor City Juggernaut.
And your winner, Marlon Bishop!
Oh, but Titus, look who is on the stage. Mercury Aiden and Curtis Cole in his finest sister's underwear, it would seem. The tag dudes.
It's funny how you're making fun of their gear, where just 2 weeks ago, you mocked me for making fun of their gear. I love how you work, KD.
Now, Titus, look at this. They are on the stage, but notice they are not setting 1 foot towards that ring as Scorpio, Alex, and Marlon Bishop are in the ring. Titus, the tag dude, look at this. The tag dudes, well, they just took their tail between their legs, and they're walking away.
Finally, Mercury Yaden has sense. The old Mercury Yaden you would have seen on TV would have run in there and done all hot-headed. He looks to be a little bit more focused. That's the guy I met so many years ago that I knew I wanted to work with. Now that he's actually being who he's supposed to be, I don't know, maybe I could get behind all that.
Now, Titus, look at this. After a war, Too Cold Scorpio asking Marlon Bishop into the center of the ring, but giving him a huge sign of respect and a handshake in the center of the ring.
How hurt is Marlon Bishop? He's got a week to the biggest match of his career, Supercharged 9, October the 4th, where he faces Atiba for the Rocky Mountain Pro Heavyweight Championship.
Now, Titus, after seeing that, I have to question. I might have to talk to Scorpio after the match tonight, after the evening, and see just who is he putting his chips behind in that championship opportunity next week. Look at that, a sign of respect by Airborne Alex Anthony to Marlon Bishop. Now getting helped out to the ring by Too Cold Scorpio as Marlon Bishop basking in the adulation of this crowd, Titus. What a great match between those two here on Rocky Mountain Pro Charged.
I'm watching very carefully the struggles for him to even get his legs over that middle rope to walk out. Marlon Bishop is a hell of an actor because he's playing it up not as big as I really think it is. He is hurt, folks, and that's going to play in to that championship match come next week at Supercharged 9. Mark my words.
Well, we're going to have to see the extent of that injury. Hopefully we get a little bit of an update either later tonight or throughout the week on our social media. You can find us everywhere, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All you have to do is search the Rocky MTN Pro to follow all of Rocky Mountain Pro on social media. Hopefully we can get an update on the severity of that injury as that comes up next week.
Next week, October
the Rocky
the 4th.
Mountain Pro Championship. Rocky Mountain Pro Championship.
I got a surprise for you. I got a surprise. Let me.
I truly hate surprises.
Wait. All right, I have got a surprise coming for you just now.
I hate surprises. Ladies and gentlemen,
I've got a special commentator guest.
we are going to be joined here at the booth.
Excuse me, I'm gonna welcome him.
By, well, let's see if I can get this right. History in the making, the Cloud King and Ignition Champion, Cody Devine. He is going to be making his way to the announce booth here on Charged.
That is how you welcome a guest. Just so you're aware, KD, the Rocky Mountain Pro Ignition Champion, Cody Devine.
Well, Titus, you had your headset off. I gave all the adulations to Cody Devine. Cody, I want to make sure I got this right. History in the making.
Accompanied to the ring
The
by
Cloud
EOE.
King and Ignition Champion.
Wrestling tonight, the Social
Cloud King.
Justice
History
Warrior.
making. Cody Devine sitting here with history has been.
CJ
Titus, and Kelly will never be history in the making. Cody Devine, you can't handle my swag and you can never take my bags, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cody Devine is going to be joining us here as not only is CJ Pricefield in this match, but your challenger for next week at Supercharged, Cormac Battle, here in one-on-one action.
Cormac Battle. You know what? That might have been some of my greatest matches I've ever had. But as far as I'm concerned, next week, it is just another milestone of Cody Devine continuing his Ignition reign.
It's very kind of you to use great matches, but we're talking about Cormac Battle.
His
here.
opponent.
I fired this guy.
Oh, you can fire this guy all you want. But the fact of the matter is, Cormac is some of my hardest matches I've had here at Rocky Mountain Pro. And I don't know why he seems to have my number. But next week, that is, it's done. I'm done with this crap. I'm done with him approaching me every week. And I'm done with the people in the back making it so I have to get in the ring with him again.
Well, Cody, we have to say, like you said, Cormac Battle, he seems to have your number. If he hasn't beaten you, he's taken you to the limit multiple times here on Charged. And next week, well, if he's got your number one more night, he's walking away with the gold.
Watch your dirty mouth. You know what? I don't even care anymore. Quick shout out to my fine honey watching us here on Twitch. Katie, how you doing, baby? That's right, I got a girl. You guys don't even know me. Mad Clouds, get my lady proud. You know what I'm saying?
Cody, I have to question
I love this guy.
your lady friend watching. Is she watching us all the way from home in Canada?
All the way home in Canada.
Yeah.
I will have you know, she lives close and stuff, okay? She's real. Pay attention to the action.
Do your job, KD. Call a match.
That's what I'm saying,
Well, here
Titus.
we go. Cormac Battle and CJ Pricefield one-on-one here on Charged. Cormac Battle with a quick waist lock. Oh, look at this. She's, instead of taking CJ Pricefield down, going to throw him in. And Cody, it's sing-along time. You know all about this.
Oh, I hate this. Ow. Ow.
Ooh, big shot by Cody, by Cormac Battle. Excuse me. Letting him think about it. Going to bring him in. Cody, tell us what this feels like.
It feels like a sack of concrete with that Cormac Mac, Big Mac battle.
Big senton.
I will mention that all three other members of EOE are around ringside to support their guy, CJ Pricefield.
They are around ringside as the numbers game could come into play, as it often does against anyone facing EOE. And look at this, CJ Pricefield's going back to that hand. We've seen that usually works for him very, very well. Now going to the ropes, a very unorthodox situation. But look at this Cormac Battle. Just gonna drop CJ Pricefield.
If we break his arms, I don't have to wrestle him next week.
That was a lapse in judgment by CJ Pricefield. You don't see that very often. This young man is very well trained. Went to the New Jersey.
Oh, look at this, a pop-up, but a quick reverse into a Frankensteiner by CJ Pricefield, but Cormac Battle already up on his feet. Big drop kick.
Come on, CJ, get it together.
I hate Cormac Battle.
I hate him.
I don't think he got very much of that drop kick, but the man his size
Well, he got enough to send CJ Pricefield.
I was saying that. Don't interrupt me.
You know what? You need to learn not to interrupt my friend and his nice leather jacket. Have some respect. Where's your leather?
This leather jacket costs more than his entire wardrobe.
That leather jacket probably costs as much as my vape.
Well, look at this. Cormac Battle now on the ring apron. EOE stepping back, giving CJ Pricefield all the room he needs.
What a shot by Pricefield there.
May have roped him in a little bit of the rope-a-dope. Look at that. CJ Pricefield going for a knee, but jumps on the apron, kicks Cormac Battle right in the chest. The agility of CJ Pricefield is absolutely stunning, Titus. Oh, and he stomps the hand of Cormac Battle.
Have fun hitting the phrase with your broken hand, fool.
Titus, is he going to be able to play all those good notes with that busted hand? Oh, and a knee drop.
The question I'm going to ask is, has he ever played any good notes?
Well, the man
so it
plays
wouldn't be a
himself to the
change.
ring every week.
Wouldn't be a change whatsoever.
I'll have you know this man was second chair in his high school band, Titus.
Well, I was first chair. Many don't know. I was also first chair Cody Devine, second chair Cormac Battle, and that's going to continue next week, by the way.
Well, as we saw William Jackson Robinson taking a cheap shot there on Cormac Battle as CJ Pricefield wraps the hand around the ropes, and now a kick right to that hand again. And Cody, I see you taking notes here on your, what is that, a BlackBerry?
A BlackBerry.
What are you looking at?
This is the new iPhone 11, probably.
Zero Cool hook you up with that one?
Zero Cool, no, I don't.
Oh, look at that! A Northern Lights by Cormac Battle sends CJ Pricefield head over heels.
Get up, CJ, you fool.
Well, CJ Pricefield does not seem to be his normal sharp self tonight. He's just not quite there at this point, it looks like.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to follow any Rocky Mountain Pro action, you can find us on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. Just search The Rocky MTN Pro and keep up with all of the Rocky Mountain Pro action as Cormac Battle kicks out after 2.
On the Insta Tweet Book?
The Insta Tweet Book on the Twitter machine, if you will.
Just tumble on over.
Is that your Dusty Rhodes imitation there? If you will.
Oh, the sound of that kick.
Hard kick.
Back to the hand.
Oh.
Lack of better words, this is what we call a symphony, gentlemen. A symphony is going down on Cormac Battle. Beautiful.
A symphony of destruction by CJ Pricefield right now with a big elbow drop to Cormac Battle. CJ Pricefield now, we get a shot of William Jackson Robinson at ringside. This new EOE under the leadership of William Jackson Robinson have been quite impressive, Cody.
I will say, man, and as a man who has grown in many amazing stables, as you remember, such as the Upgrades, and when me and Titus used to work together back in our day as well, this is a very strong faction here at Rocky Mountain Pro, and they're going to help me take care of the light work.
Oh, look at that. Cormac Battle with the strength and a huge spine buster to CJ Pricefield. Go for the cover. 1, 2, no, a kick out.
I got to say, I totally agree with what you're saying, Cody. The only thing that's holding EOE back is a fair, equal opportunity, but we all know that Austin Reddick doesn't play those kind of games.
At what point does the opportunities become too much for EOE? But here we go, CJ
Hear the crowd cheering CJ.
Pricefield's probably wishing he had the opportunity to tag out right now as he's got a sleeper hold on Cormac Battle.
Why would you want to tag out with a sleeper hold on?
Why does it always appear week after week Cormac Battle only brings his A game when he's about to get in the ring or is in the ring with Cody Devine? Isn't that something you find funny, Titus?
He's jealous. He raises up to you. He just, he's just jealous.
Good looks, fine honeys, and fine clouds, baby. That's what I'm about.
And look at this Cormac Battle. He's about getting the victory on this in this match. As he gets out of that sleeper hold, dropping all of his weight right onto the body of CJ Pricefield. William Jackson Robinson does not look happy at ringside.
Loud and proud here tonight, aren't we, folks?
I gotta say, Cormac Battle's actually putting up more of a fight than I expected against CJ Pricefield, but it sounds like it's over.
A big knee by CJ Pricefield. Oh, goes for an equality. Oh, and a shoulder tackle by Cormac Battle. Another shoulder tackle here by Cormac Battle. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
there it is.
Gosh.
The crescendo by Cormac Battle.
Cormac Battle seemingly ready to put this match away.
Here we go, the end of phrase. Cody, if he hits this next week, it's over for your title reign. But a kick to the head. Look at that. Falls right into Zim Damascus.
He's attacking Zim Damascus at ringside. What a cheap
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hey. Isn't that funny?
Attacking Zim Damascus in the middle of a matchup. What terrible
Has
sportsmanship.
called an end to this match as EOE has jumped in like a pack of wild dogs here on Cormac Battle. Cody, where are you going?
Funny thing is, boys, champions always have a plan.
Champions always have a plan, says the Ignition champion, now asking for a mic. What does Cody Devine have planned? What is his allegiance
baby,
here
that's
with
right.
DOE?
Hush, limp hop.
DOE. I have made a donation to the nonprofits, haven't I, Cormac Battle? Next week, buddy, it's you and me. We're in that ring. One final time. The Ignition Championship. It's supercharged. And after that, it'll be the last crescendo I ever see from you. And you will not be in my face again.
How amazing.
The symphony's
of Cody
over, brother.
Devine.
The symphony's over.
Cody Devine was, I invited him out here.
Oh, come on, Tice. This
brilliant
is too
champion.
much. We've seen it. Smoke and mirrors.
Took advantage of a great opportunity. Gotta love this guy, Cody
And
Devine.
if Cody hits that next week,
When Cody hits that next week,
the reign of the Cloud King will continue. Cody Devine, he may have made a donation to the EOE Equal Opportunity Fund.
Nonprofit. Registered C4786.
We know all about nonprofits, Titus, but Cody Devine, he's going to have to face Cormac Battle next week one-on-one for that Ignition Championship. And if he continues this problem that he's had with Cormac Battle having his number, I don't think Cody Devine will walk out with that championship gold. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after this. Wow, Titus, look
You keep talking about him having his number. Has Cormac Battle beaten Cody Devine? So you don't have anybody's number, nobody's number unless you've beaten them. Cormac Battle doesn't even have the phone to make the call.
Well, he's getting closer and closer with every match, Titus. And next
I
week,
quote the great mean Gene Okerlund, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, my friend.
now, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming back to Rocky Mountain Pro Champ Charge right now. And welcome back to Charge, ladies and gentlemen. Big Felt Dog, he's back in the quarry.
He got a new bicycle. It's a little small for him. Man's 7 foot. The bike looks like it's, got training wheels on it.
Now look at that show and disrespect to the ride of Ellipto. Titus, did you hear about the remake of Friday that the studios are planning, putting Big Felt Dog in the role of Devo?
I didn't see that.
Look at that, just showing the disrespect to the ride of Ellipto, that lowrider bicycle that he covets so much. So you saw him walk out of Charged. Big Felt Dog's got the mic. We'll have to see what he has to say.
What?
Yeah, that's right. I'm back, baby. I'm back on Charge. Make some noise. Represent for Big Felt Dog.
Yes.
Hey, I'm talking to Ellipto.
Gonna drop some knowledge on these idiots.
As you can see, your bike is safe and sound, dog. I've been on my Jody. I've been riding around the hood all week. You want that bike back? Easy. You got one decision to make. Just put the belt up against, put it on the line, up against me. Supercharged, baby. One thing. That's all you gotta do. And that bike is yours. If not, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna sell it for parts. Choice is yours, Ellipto. Shut.
You hear what he's saying? Shut up.
He's getting a little frustrated as this crowd might be getting to him.
I hear what's being said.
But Titus, one person that's not whack is Corey Lyon, one half of Party Mountain. Titus, are you ready to join the party?
No.
And his opponent, hailing from Kalamazoo, Michigan, South Coast Lane,
Charged making his way, inviting everybody to come hang out and party with Party Mountain after the show.
I saw that last week. He had his big Party Mountain party. His mom was there. The only person who was there, but he also was excited that his mom made that.
Well, hey, if anybody should be welcome to the party, it's the woman that brought the party animal to the party, and Miss Lion. Look at that, Titus. Corey Lyon giving the fans a little bit of confetti to start the night off with right before this match.
You know, he makes his big mess. He doesn't pick it up.
Titus, let me ask you a quick question. In all seriousness, are you that guy on the block that calls the police on the parties?
Absolutely. They're noisy. They're unruly. They're punks like this Corey Lyon.
Well, Titus, there's nothing wrong with a good party, but there is something wrong with Lipto and Filter right now. As we've seen the past several weeks, Lipto, as we saw, defeated Filter, brought in and cashed in. Oh, look at that, just dropping Corey Lyon from about 7 feet in the air.
Corey Lyon is now regretting walking out here because he's taken on one of the most dangerous men in the business.
What a
Big Phil Dog.
by Big Phil Dog. But like I was saying, Lipto did cash in his stake your claim opportunity and defeated Filter for that Charged championship that he still owns. Since then, Filter has been on a mission to walk away with that championship gold. Hasn't been able to do it just yet, so he took another trophy in the lowrider bicycle of Lipto.
It's a big tight spike.
Look at this Big Phil Dog now putting on a chin lock here on Corey Lyon. Corey Lyon trying to fight up against the Gaijin Godzilla. Ducked there by Corey Lyon. Oh, goes for a big flying splash against Filter.
Strength.
But Big Phil Dog just picks him up like he's nothing. Big fall away slam. Sends Lyon all the way to the apron. Titus, is this what is in Lipto's future? If Lipto, in fact, answers the challenge of Big Phil Dog for Supercharged 9.
I would just go buy another bicycle. I wouldn't try to fight this guy. This guy's too big, too strong, too bad. I just go down to the local, big box and buy myself a new bicycle.
Lipto, he's very proud of that bike. Custom rims, custom lights. And Big Phil Dog right now, he's very proud of what he's doing to Corey Lyon in the middle of that ring.
I'm back and I'm better than ever. Let him know.
Oh, there you
He's
go.
back and better than ever. Did you hear that?
From the mouth of Filter to your ears, ladies and gentlemen, back and better than ever is Big Phil Dog. Here we go, whip off. We've seen this before. Samoan drop may have put a hole in the middle of the ring. Using Corey Lyon as a tool, goes for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Corey Lyon.
That wasn't a kick out. That was a twist out, roll out. Oh my God, how do I get out of this move? Corey Lyon is way overmatched right now.
Stomp to the lower back of Corey Lyon by Big Phil Dog, Titus. Absolutely just a juggernaut in this ring. They don't call him Monster Zero for nothing. As he picks up Corey Lyon, Snake Eyes, comes off the ropes, big clothesline, drops Corey Lyon back to the canvas.
It's amazing. I met this young man, Big Phil Dog, the day he walked into the Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling Academy. That young man is gone. Before you is the baddest man in the company.
Oh, just drives that near 300 pounds down onto the chest of Corey Lyon, keeps him down for the cover, but a 2 count. What a transformation, as you said, Titus, we've seen by this young man in just a few years. Went from being a rookie, a very silent, gun for hire, if you will, to now one of the most highly respected athletes in the region and in the country. And just a mean streak a mile wide.
Well, he has gotten the raw deal by Rocky Mountain Pro, the powers that be.
Jeez, look at that.
And he's decided he's just going to make his own
Goes for the
path.
cover, 1, 2. No, barely a shoulder up by Corey Lyon. What has he got left in the tank? Big Filth Dog.
If I see what I think I see, he's going to have nothing if Big Filth Dog hits this F-bomb.
Titus, look at the back of Corey Lyon. There's a handprint on his back from Big Filth Dog. But ladies and gentlemen, people in the back, get the censor button ready. Oh, look at this, Corey Lyon now. Got a little bit of fight left in him. A kick to the gut by Corey Lyon. A couple shots.
He looks lost, like he doesn't know what he's doing. He's getting the advantage. He doesn't know what to do.
Oh, Corey Lyon a little woozy here, but a knee to the face by Corey Lyon. And a spinning splash. Oh, here we go. Big running bulldog. Oh, look at Big Filth Dog. Catches him in midair. Oh! And just lets him go.
It's not even fair.
Titus, get the censor button ready. Censors at home, be aware. It is F-bomb time from Big Filth Dog.
Count to 10, count to 15, count to 20.
Oh, you can count to 100. Count till next time we see Big Filth Dog possibly at Supercharged.
Is Lipto got the guts to meet Filth Dog in the ring at Supercharged? You're not answering those. The answer is no. He doesn't have the guts. He doesn't have the courage.
Well, if Lipto is thinking about it, I'd have to give it a good set of thought because, well, the Titus, there's the music of the Charged champion. And here he comes.
He is here. I'll be darned.
Here's the Charged champion, Lipto, and he's got a microphone. What's he got to say, Titus?
Hey, you want a rematch? That's exactly what I want. Supercharged, homie. Hey. But as for tonight, you got something that belongs to me, so I don't mind starting early.
Look at Big Filth Dog now heading out. Big Filth Dog, like I said, he got what he wanted. He's not going to start now. But Titus, Lipto's...
You fight for the championship. You don't fight for free.
But Titus, Lipto's got his bike back, but Filter's got what he wants at Supercharged 9. An opportunity at that Charged championship and Lipto. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be back with more Charged action right after the break here on Rocky Mountain Pro Charged. Titus here on
Charged action on Rocky Mountain Pro Charged.
I got a little excited. He got his bike back. I like seeing Lipto ride the bike. He's got the lights. He's got the whistles. He's got the spinners. I
now
enjoy
the problem is he has to go down to the Wally World and go get some what do they call those, training wheels. Because he's not gonna ride that bike. That bike's too big for him.
Titus, you think you'll let me put an old playing card in the spokes and ride it around downtown a little bit? No? Okay, cool. No, you keep giving me that look. I'm going to start to think you don't like me.
You better start thinking. I would prefer this guy, who I don't even know who he is, our cameraman, to be sitting here. He'd be better than you.
Yeah, he doesn't shut up sometimes. He does have a lot to say.
Clearly, you can see it right now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here on Twitch, the rest of the world, they're going to see commercials. But right now, here on Twitch, you're going to see Rocky Mountain Pro action. You're seeing the stuff that the fans at home aren't going to see. But coming up next, Titus. Yeah, you can do that later. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the Cult of Cold have asked for some time here on Rocky Mountain Pro Charged, and they're going to get that. The Cult of Cold, Dustin Urich, the Vulture, the Ice Queen, Ronnie Winter, Abaddon, the Lockets champion, and now the Galactic Goddess. They just seem to be building more and more and more presence here at Rocky Mountain Pro by the week. This is going to get interesting.
We're going to go back to live.
Welcome back to Charged, ladies and gentlemen.
Making their way to the ring, the Colts of Gold.
Titus, look at the procession. Oh my God, look at the eyes of Abaddon.
You know, this is an amazing collection of talent that continues to get the Raw's end of the deal because Austin Reddick has some sort of, you know, personal vendetta. That's not, oh my, look at that. Look at that scary face of, but Austin Reddick thinks he's, you know, he can do whatever he wants, his own personal playground. When I ran this company, everything was fair, it was balanced, there was equal opportunity on Charged.
Now the Queen does not look happy, Titus.
Why shouldn't you
The
be?
buffoon who runs this show, General Manager Austin Reddick, rigged last week's match and caused us to lose the Lockettes Championship.
Everything I've been saying. Fool.
He let that beatbag Heidi Howitzer bring her trashy little friends into the ring. Those idiots should have been disqualified for what they did.
I agree.
Austin Reddick thinks he can dictate the fate of the Cult of Cold. He must have taken too many shots to the head.
Love this woman.
Listen, this isn't over. The Ice Queen demands a rematch for my pet Abaddon.
She deserves it.
Setting out the challenge.
Give it to us now.
Here comes General Manager Austin Reddick.
Oh yeah, he's gotta get his 2 cents and he gotta get his camera time. I mean, I was barely on this show when I ran this company.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
ran the company.
Ladies and gentlemen, go back and watch on Impact Plus and all of our other platforms. See how much Titus is lying.
Go ahead and cut my music, sir. I'm getting real tired coming out here and talking to all of you.
Then go in the back.
You see, last week, well, yes, a referee did get knocked down. There was a lot of chaos at ringside. That happens every time you guys are in the ring. So here's what we're going to do. Abaddon is not going to get a rematch tonight. In fact, Abaddon's not going to get any match tonight.
Icing out the former champ.
Winter is. Who wants to see Ryan Winter action tonight? I thought so. Oh, don't worry, Leather Daddy. We got some for you too. You see, Dusty Lyric and Ronnie Winter are going to be mixed tag action, and it's going to start right now against these two.
Oh, Titus, mixed tag action here on Charged.
What a power-hungry abusing of power. He needs to be impeached.
Oh, Titus, look at this, the new Lockettes champion.
#impeach Reddick. Hit it on the Twitterverse. Impeach Reddick, because this guy's power-hungry. He is so self-indulgent. He is. I can't even believe it. I can't even.
And his partner, 170 pounds of grade AB, hailing from the Thunderdome, the Broad Warrior, your current Lockettes champion, Heidi Howitzer!
You know, Austin Reddick talked about there being chaos on the outside. Chaos that he caused by putting all this extra people out there who didn't belong here in the first place. So he can't sit there and complain about there being too much, you know, outside interference when he caused it all himself. Self-indulgent, power-hungry. What did our wonderful queen said? Moron, idiot, idiot. That's what she said.
Well, Titus, they're going to have to answer for those words right now as they're going to take on Shango Bronson and Heidi Howitzer in mixed tag team action. Now let's break down the rules of a mixed tag team match.
I'm going to take it a step further because clearly Ronnie Winter and Dustin Eric had no idea they were doing this tonight. By the look of the makeup on both of the challengers' faces, they knew they were coming out. So tell me it's not an abuse of power.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I was just going to say before I was so rudely interrupted,
I'll talk when I want to talk.
This is a mixed tag team match to break the rules down. The men will wrestle the men. The women will wrestle the women. If there is a tag, the other partner can come in without a legal tag. That is how things are going to be done here in this match. And Chongo Bronson just taking control early on with a couple punches, couple forearms, and a couple kicks to Dustin Urich. Look at this, some big knees. Titus, we've seen this before. He's just gonna toss him head over heels.
He has this thought that he's the Lone Ranger, doesn't he? That's how bizarre this guy really is.
Well, Chongo Bronson, no one will say that he's playing with a full deck.
He's gonna be calling for Silver to come rescue him on the...
Oh, look at that, going right for the armbar, but Dustin Urich, he's got the fingers locked, trying to break that hold. He's gonna roll, looking for possibly a pin right on Chongo. Oh, there we go. But Chongo Bronson going right back for that armbar on Dustin Urich. Dustin Urich locking the hands.
I gotta say, strategically, this is a poor decision
by
Chongo Bronson.
2 count.
He has not worn down Dustin Urich at all to be able to take that kind of leverage over him in one arm. So, big mistake by Chongo Bronson.
Oh, look at that. And the vulture Dustin Urich sends Chongo Bronson in the turnbuckle, but Chongo ducks out of the way of a splash and goes in for another forearm in the corner. And a huge chop to the chest of Dustin Urich. Oh, look at that. A strong kick right to the chest of the vulture again by the mad showman, Chongo Bronson. Oh, big forearm. That'll stop your heart, Titus.
Well, there's no doubt that Chongo Bronson is dangerous. We've talked about his attributes over and over. But the guy has serious issue when it comes to brains.
Well, Titus, we have to let everybody know. There you see the tattoo on the right forearm of Chongo Bronson. They are broken. Oh, and a slap by the Queen. But Chongo Bronson, he's thinking about it, but Chongo Bronson, he's too much of a gentleman, Titus. But Dustin Urich, as we've seen, is not a gentleman at all. He drops Chongo Bronson down hard. As I was gonna say, those tattoos on the arm of Chongo Bronson, the broken bone tattoos, a tattoo for every broken bone that he has administered within the squared circle and also in judo and other shoot fight tournaments. And vulture Dustin Urich now going to work with dropping elbows to Chongo Bronson. But Dustin Urich now getting choking Chongo Bronson. Here we go. Dustin Urich goes for, oh, it just drops a leg right on the throat of Chongo Bronson. And a leg drop. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out by Chongo Bronson.
At this point, neither of the ladies have been in this matchup. The Lockettes have been sort of left out. Who gets that tag?
Chongo Bronson now trying to get a little bit of offense in, but Dustin Urich takes control right again. Big clothesline into the corner.
The difficult part about a mixed tag is you get your opponent. You get an opponent in a precarious position. In a tag team match, your instinct is to tag. If you do that, if Dustin Urich tags here, the Ice Queen comes in, but then so does Heidi Howitzer, and that takes Chongo Bronson, who is now reeling, gives him his out. So this is a tough point. Where do you make that tag in a mixed tag team matchup?
Oh, and a spear by Chongo!
And that would be that time if I was Dustin Urich.
Well, Dustin Urich might be looking for the tag, but as you said, Titus, if Chongo Bronson gets the tag into Heidi Howitzer, Ronnie Winter must come in at that moment. And we could be seeing official action. Oh, but Dustin Urich, look at that, not wanting to get the Ice Queen in there just yet. Goes for the ankle lock here on the Limb Reaper.
Unique position to have the Limb Reaper having his limbs being worked.
Chongo Bronson now trying to climb and scratch over into that corner. Oh, but Dustin Urich sends Chongo Bronson inside out with that clothesline. Heidi Howitzer begging for that tag. Said she would take on Dustin Urich if she has to. Chongo Bronson rolls out of the way and a tag into Heidi Howitzer. Ronnie Winter must get in the ring at this moment. Oh, Dustin Urich he doesn't look happy, and neither does the Ice Queen, who looks scared to death of Heidi Howitzer.
What an overstatement. Scared to death. She's going right after
Oh,
him.
look at that, a clothesline duck. And here comes Heidi with the Polish hammer. Here she goes with a second. Oh, Ronnie Winter. Oh, no, this is not good for the Ice Queen. She might be getting dizzy. Oh, and a big slam. We know what's coming up here, Titus.
I would have, if I was Ronnie Winter, I would have tagged right back out.
Oh, she was going for the
She
pain
fell.
train, but Dustin Urich from the outside catches the foot. Oh, but Jungo meets him on the outside. Ronnie Winter, oh, with a sit-out face buster. Oh, look at this. She's got the cover. 1, 2, and 3.
Afraid? No. Dominant gets the victory.
What a
Yes.
shocking victory.
Now goes the Cold, Dustin Urich, and Ronnie Winter.
Well, that's 1 point for the Cult of Cold, 0 points for Austin Reddick.
Well, the Colts of Cold, and more specifically, Ronnie Winter, may have squeaked by with a quick victory.
Squeaked. She put her down middle of the ring, got a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. It was over. We squeaked.
But
Wasn't a roll up, wasn't a quickie.
Heidi Howitzer's got to be looking for revenge, and this might put the Cult of Cold in line for a possible rematch, because as of now, Supercharged 9, there is no trace of the Cult of Cold anywhere near. Wow, what a shocking upset victory by the Cult of Cold, I have to say, as Ronnie Winter does get a pinfall victory against the Lockettes champion, Heidi Howitzer, here on Charged. Ladies and gentlemen, Lipto, the Charged champion, he's in action next here on Rocky Mountain Pro Charged. We're here live on Twitch, Titus, as Heidi Howitzer trying to get her bearings back, as that sit-out facebuster by Ronnie Winter put her down for a 3 count. Titus, I actually have to admit, I'm actually shocked at the outcome of that match.
I'm not. We talk week after week, the experience level of Dustin Urich, the fact that he hasn't gotten an opportunity to really shine here, and he wins a matchup here with Ronnie Winter, who is, yes, a rookie when it comes to being in this ring, but they won in a definite manner. They didn't have any sort of quick roll-up or DQ win. She hit her finishing move, pinned right in the center of the ring.
Well, Titus, like you said, I can't really say much about that. You're right.
I told you, and I've told everybody, I'm right 98.8% of the time. That's when I've been clocked at 98.8.
Well, Titus, we're coming back to live TV right now.
The following match is a non-title match. It is scheduled for 1 fall, and per our GM Austin Reddick, EOE has been banned from ringside. Representing EOE in this match, from Willatuka, Kentucky, William Jackson Robinson.
You know, bans EOE from ringside, makes this a non-title match, so William Jackson Robinson, again, doesn't get an equal opportunity here at Rocky Mountain Pro, continuing to prove my point that Austin Reddick is power-hungry and needs to be impeached.
Well, Austin Reddick doing what he feels is right to make this an even playing field, not just for EOE, but for Lipto as well. As we got to remind everyone, this is a non-title match. As at Supercharged, Lipto will defend that title against Big Built Dog.
Our current Charged champion from the lowrider capital of the world, Espanola, New Mexico, Lipto.
Well, Titus, Lipto's got his bike back. All is right with the world.
until next week when he gets dominated by Big Phil Dog. Revel in your opportunity, kid. It's not going to last long.
Well, there we see the Charged champion. Has to be feeling good about getting his bike back. Probably not feeling too good about having to face the Big Phil Dog next week on Supercharged. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lipto is going to go one-on-one with Oh, look at that. William Jackson Robinson taking advantage of a possibly distracted Lipto with a big shoulder tackle.
You need to be ready in that ring when you're in there.
Well, I can't. Oh, look at that. Lipto with a little bit of a go-behind. Goes for the cover one. A kick out after one by William Jackson Robinson. Now, Titus, like I said, not a fan of EOE, not a fan of William Jackson Robinson with the way he runs his mouth and way he does things. But I am a fan of his within those ropes. A very dangerous competitor, as we just saw, maybe slapping the taste out of Lipto's mouth and a knee.
So he puts down the booze, straightens himself up, works to the betterment of himself and others, and now you don't like it.
Oh, look at that.
I see how you are.
Oh, and a big tiger knee into the corner by William Jackson Robinson. Right to the back of the head. Goes for the cover. 1-2. Kick out by Lipto. Ooh, big kick. Now we gotta go into the background of William Jackson Robinson, Titus, a MMA competitor, has a history in mixed martial arts, in judo. And right now, none of that's being put to use as Lipto kicks him square in the face, goes for the cover. 1-2, kick out by William Jackson Robinson.
We have to figure that Lipto's gonna come out fast, quick. He's all energized. He had a big moment earlier tonight with Phil Dog. He's got his bike back. William Jackson Robinson is gonna weather the storm, and he's gonna come on the other side of it and dominate this matchup.
Look at Lipto. He's got the arm trap into a laid down abdominal stretch here. Oh, but William Jackson Robinson rolls him over. Bit of a hip toss, and now a strike. A kick right to the back of the Charged champion.
Almost on cue, as if I, knew what I was talking about.
Big layout elbow. Goes for the cover. Kick out after one. Now, Titus, we got to remember, these two know each other very, very well. Just a couple of months ago, the Stake Your Claim tournament finals, William Jackson Robinson and Lipto did meet in that final contest that Lipto was able to walk away with the win that allowed him to become Charged champion by cashing in on Big Phil Dog. Shotgun drop kick sends William Jackson Robinson into the corner.
You see, if William Jackson Robinson would have got a fair shot at that matchup, it would have been him who'd be the Rocky Mountain Pro Charged
He had
champion.
just as much of a fair shot. Both men went through multiple matches in one night to win that tournament, and Lipto just came away with the victory. Oh, but William Jackson Robinson now going for the eyes of Lipto. Oh, and a big tiger knee right to the face.
He's not going to gouge the eyes very well with a mask. It was a distraction. Got that knee up there. Got a good, strong 2 count there, too.
And a kick out by Lipto. Lipto now going back to work on William Jackson Robinson. Comes in over the top rope, goes for the sunset flip. But William Jackson, look at that, he's got a hold of the ropes. But Lipto kicks out after 2. William Jackson Robinson and a big clothesline right under the throat of Lipto.
Powerful clothesline by William Jackson Robinson.
Oh, just now laying in shots to the back of the Charged champion. And now look at this, crossing the legs, going after the back. We've seen this before, Titus. A surfboard coming up by William Jackson Robinson. Look at this. Oh, he rolls all the way to his back. Lipto's in a U shape here around the knees of William Jackson Robinson. All the torque on the back, the lower back, and the middle of the back of the Charged champion here. Oh, and a drop kick catches the side of the head of Lipto. Look at William Jackson Robinson now just taking control of the Charged champion here. Throws him out to the floor, maybe to get a bit of a breather.
Well, you throw a guy out to get a chance to, hit that concrete floor, get a chance to catch your breath, reset your game plan, and do something like this.
Oh, and just drives the shoulder into the post. There's William Jackson Robinson. Now continues the work, throws Lipto back in. Smart, you can win it outside. But Lipto now rolling out. He's got to get a breather. He's got to get some distance here. But look at this, calling William Jackson Robinson out. Referee Eli now holding William Jackson Robinson. Oh, but look at this little cat and mouse here by Lipto. Look at this, just swinging around. Oh, and a big feint kick off the ring post.
William Jackson Robinson had a plan. Lipto got him out of his rhythm and has got control back in this matchup. That's why you stick to your game plan from the beginning.
There we go. Lipto now sending William Jackson Robinson back to the floor. Lipto could be looking to fly, but a knee, another knee right to the head of the Charged champion. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2. No, a kick out by Lipto. Oh, look at this. Lipto rolls out. Oh, we've seen this before. Leg drop by the champion. Tyus, look at this. He's holding that arm. That shoulder might be hurt a little bit more than we think it already is.
Well, that's something he should be thinking about, knowing that he just accepted a match for Supercharged 9.
Oh, a kick right
Big
to the
Filth
chest.
Dog.
He did accept that challenge, ladies and gentlemen. We will see that at Supercharged 9. Lipto will defend the Charged Championship against Big Filth Dog. And now, William Jackson Robinson with some knees to the chest, to the head. A snapmare lays him down, and a driving knee right to the chest. A nonchalant cover there. He should know that's not going to get the victory here against Lipto.
Well, Lipto's going to be competing against Big Filth Dog next week, whether he gets through this matchup with William Jackson Robinson.
Oh, look at this Lipto. He drops in. Ghetto stomp right to the chest. Ladies and gentlemen, and breaking news coming to you here the night before Supercharged 9 on Thursday, October 3rd, on a special Twitch exclusive at the Great American Beer Festival from the Rack House in Denver. It is official. Heidi Howitzer will defend the Lockettes Championship against Abaddon. Oh, and a rematch and a big knee right to the face of Lipto. Ladies and gentlemen, like I was just saying, Abaddon gets her rematch against Heidi Howitzer the night before Supercharged 9 at the Rack House. That is a Twitch exclusive match, but William Jackson Robinson looking to play spoiler here on Lipto's big night. Going mini driver, but no, Lipto flips out. Goes for it and a big shot right to the face. Ducks the, oh, here we go. William Jackson Robinson mini driver. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, kick out by Lipto. And William Jackson Robinson is furious. The mini driver, he's put away so many men with that mat. Oh, look at this, now he's going for the mask of Lipto. He's going for the mask of Lipto, but Lipto fighting back. Here we go, Cortez kick. And Tyus, we've seen that set it up so many times. May have knocked William Jackson Robinson right out with the Cortez kick. Sends him into the ropes. Oh, here we go. Exploder suplex. Oh, Titus, he could be going up top. Titus, look up into the sky. It ain't a plane, it's a ghetto bird. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And a victory for the Charged champion.
And your winner,
And Lipto gets the victory here on Charged. Look at that, Lipto with the Charged champion. He's got his bike, Titus. All is good in the life of Lipto. Oh, look at who's behind him. Big Filth Dog, he's behind him. Oh, come on. Big Phil Dog's got the, oh, but look at this, stomping the feet, going for the face. Lipto, Cortez kick to the jaw. Big Phil Dog, and now drops. Oh, Titus. We know what he's looking for here. He's gonna dial it up. Oh, wait, no. Lipto, instead of dial, he's got a ladder.
The hell is he getting a ladder from?
He just drove a ladder into the face of Big Phil Dog. Oh, here we go. He is not done, Titus. He's got a ladder just sending it right into the abs and the stomach, and a drop kick to Big Phil Dog. What is Lipto thinking with a ladder, just driving it again into the midsection?
We got to say what poor sportsmanship it is by our
poor sportsmanship,
champion.
Hell, Titus. Big Phil Dog tried to come in from behind and jump Lipto.
Yeah, he came man to man. Lipto had to go grab a weapon.
Came in with his back turned, but Lipto, wait a minute, Lipto, he can't be thinking ghetto bird off the top of the ladder. Big Phil Dog, he's gonna save it for Supercharged 9. Gasping for breath is the guy, Gene Godzilla. Lipto, he's asking for the mic now.
Hey, Filter, I forgot to mention, it's a ladder match. Supercharged, Charge Channel, me and you.
How about that, Titus? A ladder match at Supercharged 9. Lipto, Big Phil Dog, in a ladder match for the Charged Championship. Titus, what about that? A ladder match at Supercharged 9. It's been a while since we've seen a ladder match here at Rocky Mountain Pro, but every time we do, it always spells danger for more than just one person in that match. And Titus, here we are on Twitch, on Fight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here live for Rocky Mountain Pro action. Titus, what do you think about that?
I'm trying to get over the Superman comment.
Oh, come on, that was great.
You're going to get sued.
That was amazing.
You're going to get sued.
Great piece of journalistic situation here. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up.
Main event time.
Main event time, Titus. This match I am looking forward to. We've seen him do battles before, but tonight it's going to be completely different. A re-energized Curtis Cole, an angry, well, I'd say a despicable Curtis Cole. He's going to go one-on-one with the Rocky Mountain Dragon, the Rocky Mountain Pro champion, Atiba.
The truth is, Curtis Cole has not beaten Atiba, but this new look, this new feel of Curtis Cole could be what he needs to get over the hump and beat the champ.
Atiba, he had to watch what happened to Marlon Bishop earlier tonight. Marlon Bishop, no doubt, watching what's happening coming up next.
The following match is a non-title match. Accompanied to the ring by one half of the tag news, Killer Curtis Cole.
Look at that, Titus, not jumping over the ropes, not giving the fans what they want to see. Just walking into the ring. Curtis Cole is going to go one-on-one with the Rocky Mountain Pro champion here in our main event, Titus. There he is, Titus, one of the fastest rising stars in professional wrestling. The Rocky Mountain Dragon, Atiba.
Well, you know, I'm a fair and balanced journalist, always have been. This is the champion. This is the best in the company. One of the most talented guys you're going to see in Rocky Mountain Pro, the Rocky Mountain region, hell, in the country. but he's got himself one heck of a challenge against the former Rocky Mountain Pro champion, former Charged champion, former tag team champion, and Curtis Cole.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a non-title match. The championship not on the line here tonight. What a match this is bound to be, Titus.
Oh, it's going to be an incredible matchup. I'm really excited to see it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that match, it comes to you next here on Charged. Here we are, Titus, main event time here on Rocky Mountain Pro from the Quarry. Rocky Mountain Dragon Atiba taking on Curtis Cole. What is Curtis Cole doing? Curtis Cole, just look at this. Mocking the Dragon, but I wouldn't mock the Dragon if I were Curtis Cole, but look at that, quick duck. Oh, here we go, starting early. Atiba, the Rocky Mountain Dragon, laying in those chops, those palm strikes, sends him into the corner. A whip into the turnbuckle, reversal. But Atiba, look at that, gets out of the way. And now wagging the finger, Curtis Cole, you're not gonna get one over on the Rocky Mountain Dragon that quick. Oh, look at that, here we go. And a chop. Oh, Atiba, he's feeling it here tonight. Whipping Curtis Cole, reversed by Curtis Cole. Pop up, oh, that chop to the head by Atiba, and a drop kick sends Curtis Cole to the floor. No, look at that. But Mercury Aiden there on the floor giving Curtis Cole some encouragement as Atiba going, oh, he was going for that crossbody, but Curtis Cole retreats to the floor. Titus, so much action, you couldn't get a word in.
Well, I'm just watching this setup to see how, these are two of the top guys in the company, kind of watching where the balance of it, of what's going on.
Oh, look at this, Atiba. He's going to take the fight to the floor if he has to.
Some would say that was poor sportsmanship.
Atiba, look at that. Mercury Aiden getting right in the way. Atiba can't worry about that too. Oh, and a drop kick sends Atiba back to the floor. Can't be worried about the man on the apron, on the floor there, Titus. Atiba has to, whoa, look at that. Mercury Aiden was going to get involved, and Atiba not having any of it.
He was just talking. He's allowed to be. He owns the company. He can be out here if he wants to. Oh, my God. I can't believe I just said that.
And just drives Atiba down on the apron. Titus, that is without question the hardest part of the ring. Look at Curtis Cole just ripping up a fan sign. Just disgraceful. Gets a 2 count on the Dragon, and who kicks out? Now, Titus, we did say both of these men will be involved in a match at Supercharged 9. Atiba defending that Rocky Mountain Pro Championship against Marlon Bishop. But Curtis Cole, he's going to have his hands full. What are you looking at, idiot? Yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm saying that you get to finally have to cash that check against Airborne Alex Anthony and Too Cold Scorpio at Supercharged.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to Curtis Cole.
He's busy whooping up on Atiba.
Well, he called me an idiot, Titus. I'm a sensitive man. Look at this big sidewalk slam by Curtis Cole. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by the Dragon. Titus, both of those matches are going to be absolutely incredible. We got to run down the entire card so far for Supercharged 9. Rocky Mountain Pro Championship.
Stacked.
Atiba, Marlon Bishop. The tag dudes get their shot at the tag team titles as they take on the Blacknecks, Too Cold Scorpio and Alex Anthony.
Cody Devine and Cormac Battle for the
Cody
Ignition
Devine
Championship.
and Cormac Battle, the Ignition Championship. The sleeper of the night, in my opinion. That is going to be one to watch. And as we heard just moments ago, a ladder match. Oh, look at that, sends Curtis Cole to the floor. A ladder match for the Charged Championship. Lipto will defend against Big Philt Dog. What a night Supercharged 9 is going to be.
But
oh, wait. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Titus, did you just hear the breaking news?
I just heard that in my ear.
What an incredible situation we just heard. Oh, look at that. And a team takes Curtis Cole down with a clothesline on the floor.
I got to say, I got some text messages just before that breaking news, so I knew about this before you did. It appears that, of course, The abuse of power continues. GM Austin Reddick is putting a match
look
with
at this, Mark.
Dustin Urich. So Dustin Urich and GM Austin Reddick in a match at Supercharged 9.
Going to be an incredible, that's not going to be a match size, that's going to be a fight. And there we see Curtis Cole, look at this, checking on the lip, but Mercury Yaden at ringside just drops a T-ball into the apron, rolls him back in. What has become of you, Mercury Yaden? Goes for the cover, 1, 2, kick out by the Rocky Mountain Dragon.
What do you mean? That's the guy I've been telling you about. Now you see, now you know. Right?
And the more you know.
You know too, moron. You know, everyone here, you all know. That is who I've been saying he is. Curtis Cole, the same thing. I feel vindicated. Give me my cookie.
Oh, reverse atomic drop by Curtis Cole to the Rocky Mountain Dragon. And now a normal atomic drop. Oh, did you hear that? Shot to the spine of Atiba.
I cannot believe I'm going to say this, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Curtis Cole. Focused, motivated, in a way that he hasn't been since before he won the Rocky Mountain Pro Championship a couple of years ago. This is the guy who won it before. He could be challenging for it again very soon.
Well, that he could. This new attitude doing wonders for Curtis Cole in the past several weeks. But Atiba now taking over control, whipping Curtis Cole into the corner. Here he comes. What a leg lariat by Curtis Cole. And the momentum has swung the other way. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, kick out. Wow, what a quick maneuver by Curtis Cole that takes the Rocky Mountain Dragon off his feet. Almost got him the victory. Curtis Cole gonna whip the Dragon into the turnbuckle. Oh, look at that! Went for another one, but no water in the pool. Oh, but the Dragon, here he comes. Palm strike, punches. Here we go, forearms in the corner. The Dragon giving him all he's got. Oh, but Curtis Cole reverses a whip. Here comes Atiba, flying to the body, but Curtis stepped out of the way.
These two know each other so well. They're countering each other's big finishings, their big moves in the matchup. These guys know each other so well. You can see that by watching this matchup here.
Counter for counter, and a cover by Curtis Cole. 1, 2, and a kick out.
And sometimes the best counter is to do what Curtis Cole did right there, just not be in the way. Well, doesn't always have to be a maneuver.
Very smart move. Now, Titus, we have to remind everybody now, Atiba did beat the man that beat Curtis for that championship in Tyler Stinson.
The only reason Curtis Cole won that match that night was one reason. Somebody wasn't ringside for Tyler Stinson, right? Right, that's what I thought.
Now, Curtis Cole, he was the Rocky Mountain Pro Champion at one time. Tyler Stinson able to get the victory and keep that title. But Atiba, the shock of 2018 when he defeated the Evolution Tyler Stinson to walk away with the Rocky Mountain Pro Championship. Going for the cover now. 1, 2, kick out. And Titus, we haven't seen Tyler Stinson in Rocky Mountain Pro since that night.
Doesn't mean he isn't engaging with the product, my friend.
Are you trying to tell us something that we don't know?
I have nothing to say.
Here he comes. Oh, ducked by Atiba. There we go, a kick. Atiba looking to set him up. Could be going for a suplex, but that back is just hurting. Oh, Marlon Bishop's got to be salivating at the thought of that injured back on Atiba.
You got to wonder if he's watching this or he's in the trainer's room getting his knee worked on.
Oh, but look at that, grabbing the neck and the foot, pulling back, all that pressure on the lower back of Atiba.
Lower back, the neck, the traps, everything. Curtis Cole thought he had a tap out there.
Curtis Cole there, thought he had the tap, but he let go of the pressure, but goes for the quick cover. 1, 2, kick out by Atiba. Wow, what a great match we have here, Titus, on Rocky Mountain Pro Charged in our main event.
You're hearing Mercury Yaden out there giving instructions, calling out maneuvers and movesets for his tag team partner.
Well, they have been tag team, even friends longer. They know each other inside and out, know what each other's thinking sometimes before the other one does. You know, I've seen them actually order each other's lunches before. Oh, Atiba gets out of that abdominal stretch and goes behind. He's going to lock in one of his own on Curtis Cole.
And you look, he's got that leg wrapped over very, very well. If he had it perfectly, he'd wrap that toe up underneath the ankle, but he doesn't have it locked in fully.
And Atiba just chopping the chest and the stomach of Curtis Cole. Could be going for the pink belly. Oh, but Atiba lets it go. What has he got in mind? A little shuffle. Here we go. Kick to the legs, to the waist, and now to the head of Curtis Cole. Sends the Triple Crown winner to the floor.
But when he hit that maneuver, he hit his back on the mat, and he's slow to get back up for that cover.
He is slow, but goes for the cover. 1, 2, but Mercury
leg on the rope, leg on the rope.
Mercury Yaden puts Curtis Cole's foot
on
stop
the
it.
Rope. Stop it.
You saw it as well as the fans at home. Mercury Yaden put Curtis Cole's foot on the rope. Oh, Atiba now going right to the face of Mercury Yaden.
Careful, kid. He might fire you, too.
Mercury Yaden getting in the face of Atiba, but Atiba, you got to keep your eyes on Curtis Cole. Oh, look at that. He's going to let Mercury have one, and Curtis, oh, look at this. And Curtis just laid out his partner. Oh, and Atiba going to send him back into the ring. Atiba, here we go. Spring, board, crossbody. Oh, but Atiba not going for the cover. Could be a mistake. He wants to go back up top. Here he goes, Titus. We've seen it before. The Rocky Mountain Pro Dragon. He's going to take flight. The Dragon's landing. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And a victory for the champ.
And your winner, Atiba!
Oh, but wait, look at Mercury Yaden now. Mercury Yaden in and attacks Atiba from behind. Once again, jumping an opponent from behind is Mercury Yaden.
You act surprised.
No, this is not the Mercury Yaden we've seen for the past several years. And look at Curtis Cole on the outside. It makes me sick. Grabbing that chair. Titus, this is a different Curtis Cole than we've seen. Mercury Yaden. Oh, look at this, calling out the Blacknecks, demanding the Black. Whoa!
There's no main event.
Wait a minute, calling out the Blacknecks, but instead you get the Juggernaut. Oh, look at the smile. Titus, he ain't walking with a limp. He's not walking with a limp. Marlon Bishop, he could be 100% for next week.
No way. He's gotten treatment in the back. He looks good. Let's see how he acts when he gets in there against the former tag team champions.
Oh, wait a minute. But the tag dudes, they're not leaving. They know. Wait. Oh, but look at this. Just maybe a little smart move here. Don't get in the ring with the Juggernaut.
There's no money in it.
Marlon Bishop demanding Curtis Cole. It's a shame he didn't hit himself. Oh, wait a minute. Look on the stage. The Blacknecks. Oh, and Mercury Yaden and Curtis Cole with the tail between the legs. Look at that. They're going to run into the crowd. Look at that, escaping. Oh, look at this. The Blacknecks. Scorpio and Airborne. Look at this, guys. Do you think the tag dudes want any of those 4 men in the ring? Titus, next week, Supercharged 9. It's gonna be absolutely incredible. All the titles on the line, a ladder match, and a main event you will not want to miss. Ladies and gentlemen, join us for Supercharged 9. For Titus Moncavelli, I'm KD. This is Rocky Mountain Pro Charged.